Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Sunday to you. I hope your weekend was a great one. This is my first video for the weekend. I've been doing a lot of team making, playing other games, just trying to get used to them before I can go on video with them. Today, I actually got done playing my first parallax game. It's a very, very fun game, but definitely need to get a couple under my belt before I can actually do a video on it. I believe it took me extremely too long to play the game. Um, also I was stopping, looking at charts, or looking at the rules and everything, reading it. So I really got to get that under my belt before I can, present a proper game. I watched Jason do it, and like he just flies through it. Of course, that's his game. He knows how it's played and everything. So that's what I did today. I really enjoyed it. I just did a 6-team, as I do with I started doing with all my leagues. I really reduced all my leagues down to 6 teams. Trying to play 10-game seasons. It's quicker. You can get to the off season, develop your players, and find out what's going on. Build your narrative more and move on to the next season. And plus I've got I've built a lot of leagues now. I've got 3 or 4 with Jason's game. I think I've got 2 with John's game, and I have the football game with Jackson. So I try to spread them out and play them, and then I need to get back to some other games that I've put on the back burner, like the racing time. I'm in the middle of a season of that. I got to get back to some of my Iron Crown games, boxing games, play some of those. So it's a great dilemma to have, right? So today I bring you the National let me say this right. The North American Football Association Season 1 Championship. And it's come down to the Birmingham Hammer versus the Houston Thunder. Let me show you the standings here. This was a close one, guys. It's a 3-way tie when it came to wins and losses. But first and second place were held respectively by the 2 top teams that truly deserve to be there. The 2 top scoring teams. As you can see, the point differential. Columbus gave it a run, but they just didn't have enough offense to get them over the hump, to get them in that second position. Chicago, they really suffered this year. They only took 3 wins, 149 points given up. So they're going to have to look at possibly some new personnel. But for Birmingham and Houston, now each team plays each other twice. Each get a home game. So let me see if I can bring up my schedule here. Okay, so I have boxed in the games that they played each other. Birmingham has won both meetings. They first visited Houston at home at their place. They beat them 28-20. In that game, folks, that game right there, not saying it cost them, but Houston's field goal kicker missed 2 field goals that game. So that would have definitely helped switch momentum had he hit them. So that was a big one. I also believe it might have been that game or the other game, but Birmingham's quarterback, Denham, he ran into himself. So their front line just could not contain him. And then the second meeting, they had Birmingham beat them a little more promising there, 21-10. The defense really showed up there. And yeah, that's where we're at on that. So we'll see how this turns out. This should be a good game. Both teams are coming in with, let's see, Birmingham's coming in with the 3 column, which allows them 2 touchdowns, a roll on the 5, a roll on the 6, and Houston's coming in on the 3. I apologize, the 2. excuse me, which will allow them to have a field goal on a 5 and a touchdown on a 6. So as always, I have my dice over here. The first one here is going to be the play. The second one here is going to be an even or odd, so it's either a run or pass touchdown play. This will be the player finder. Down here is the defense, pretty much. This is a one. This is a 4-sided dice, so to determine what if this was a if this turns out to be a 1, then that's going to be a turnover for the teams. This will depict what that turnover was, who the intended player, or should I say, if it's a fumble, say for instance, this is the player that had the ball, they fumbled it, or if it's an interception, this was the player it was going to. This is going to be the defender who got the fumble or the fumble recovery or the interception. And then this down here, let me think for a second. I wish I could label these dice. Let's see. What was this one for? Well, I'll tell you. I know I'm pretty sure it's a 10-sided dice. What was this one for? See, that's defense, offense. Oh, heck. Let me see. Let me do the edit here. 10-sided dice. So this is the turnover. Player is going to. Player that got the turnover. The play itself, pass or run. The player that performed it. And I cannot remember for the life of me what this one was for. It'll come to me. Nonetheless, it'll pop up and I'll be like, oh yeah, that's it. Okay, so let's get this show on the road, shall we? So we're going to get Birmingham to start off with here. They get the ball first. 3. That's going to be a punt. All right, let's see what Houston can do. Houston's going to score with a touchdown. That's going to be a running touchdown by the 8th player. And that is going to be their fullback. Give me a second to find his name here. Fullback is going to be Boggs. So TD run up. TD run by Boggs. And there we go, folks. Just like that, they're on the board. 7-0. All right, Birmingham, here they come. And they come with a passing TD by Denham to the number 1 receiver. Let's see. That number 1 is going to be the running back. So that is going to be, running back is going to be Berg, Philip Berg. So TD pass by Denham to running back Berg. There we have it, folks. We have a tie game, 7-7 in the first quarter. Now, real quick, let's take a commercial break here, and we'll look at some player leaderboards. Now, as you can see here, for the MVP, you have the quarterback Denham, and both quarterbacks, Denham and Elder. That's who's playing tonight. Denham is looks like he's going to wrap up with the MVP this year. He's got a total of 14 touchdowns. 5 of them he ran himself, and then 19 total touchdowns. 14 he threw, 5 he ran himself. He only threw 2 interceptions this year. Elder, he's thrown 12, he's ran 4 himself for a total of 16. He's got 1 fumble and 2 interceptions. So that's where we're at this year. So tonight's totals, when I put them in, that will determine who's going to get this year's MVP. All right, commercial break is over. Let's get back to it. Houston's up. Houston comes in ran another touchdown by the number 10. And that is going to be their fullback. TD run by Boggs again. Boggs, man, if they end up winning this, Boggs just may be the MVP of the championship. That's the second run. All right, Houston's up 14-7. Start of the second quarter. Here comes Birmingham. They're gonna have to punt. All right, Houston, they want to add on. They're driving. Oh, it's a turnover, folks. That is going to be a turnover. So down here is 3. 3 is going to be a turnover on downs. So they went for it on 4th down. They must have been like 4th and 1 and just got stuffed. So they turned the ball over. Man, they must have been. Ooh, I don't know if I would have went for that one, but they must have been close. All right, Birmingham needs to take advantage of that. Here we go. Denham drops back, and he fires. It's a touchdown. TD pass by Denham. 2-8 is going to be, folks. This must be the day of, hold on a second. No, that's the second wide receiver. There we go. All right, second wide receiver for them is going to be Brink. Hayden. No, I apologize. This is Birmingham. Get your stuff together, Don. This is going to be DeForest. To DeForest. And that's going to be 7 for them. We have a tie ball game. All right. Here comes Houston. And Houston's going to have to punt it away. All right, folks, halftime. So if you guys get a chance, head over to my friend John's site, Dice Sports Generation, and check out Jackson's site. I'll put his link in the description here. They got some great games going on. John has an amazing soccer game, which I had to have AI give me a hand with. Also, Jason Graham's head over to his site. I'm quite sure you know who that is. He is the inspiration behind the game I'm playing today. I'm actually playing his Football Time Simple Sports series. That's the engine I'm using here. And using it for this whole league right here. And it's been phenomenal, let me tell you. Kevin Elias, another great creator. He's got some great games out there. Swinging back to John, check out his baseball game. That's really, really fun to play. If you haven't seen that, go by and check that out. Download the PDF for it. All right, let's get back at it, folks. Here we are, second half. Birmingham's coming up. And, oh, they're going to have to punt that away. We have a tie game here, folks. Houston's up. They see if they hand the ball off to Boggs again. Oh, it's going to be a punt. Defense is really stepping up for both teams here. Somebody's got to break out. Another punt. Who is going to walk away as the season 1 champions? Another punt, folks. My goodness. All right, we're in the fourth quarter. Here we go. Another punt, man. This is coming down to the wire. Houston's up. Ball snaps. Oh, they have to kick it off. Oh man, the last two. Woo, last two. Who wants this championship bad enough? All right, Birmingham. They've had the lead all season long, the number 1 spot. Oh, they're gonna punt it. Houston, man, they could take it home right here. They could take it home. All they need is to roll a 5 or a 6, and that's it. A 5 or a 6, the Houston Thunder will be the North American Football Association Season 1 champions. Can they do it? Here we go. Oh, folks, we are going into overtime. Overtime. Give me a second to fix this. Ew. Copy. Why is it doing it? I want Houston. I want, all right, let's see, Birmingham, Houston. Yes, there we go. That is who I need. Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Overtime. All right. Let's give that a shade of, oh, I don't know, a little red. All right, let's put in Birmingham here, Houston here, just in case. I'm going to do this. There we go. Okay, Birmingham's up. No punt. All right, Houston. My goodness. All right, Birmingham again. No, my gosh. Does Houston get another chance to walk away? Oh, it's a turnover. It is a turnover, and this is going to be a missed field goal, folks. Wow. Missed field goal. Oh, man. Here we are again. Missed field goal. Wow. He is not going to live that down. The team is definitely not happy. They're not showing it right now, but they're not happy with that. You know, you missed during the regular season. You don't miss now. All right. Can Birmingham walk away? Can they take it home? Oh, they score. Yes, they do. Touchdown, passing touchdown. TD pass by none other than Denham. Two, number 9, the tight end. And that tight end is going to be Fedor. I believe that's how that's pronounced. Fedor. Okay. So I'm going to give, let's see, they scored. They were the first team overtime. Nothing, nothing. So I'm going to give them a chance to tie the game. Here we go. No, folks, they cannot do it. They cannot do it. And this is going to be the end of the game. Turnover on downs. Folks, Birmingham Hammers are going to be your season 1 champions for the North American Football Association. Oh, man. That was a great one. That was like, what is that? That was 1, 2, 3 overtimes. Wow, 3 overtimes. Wow. Yeah, let's go. I don't know if I can change that, but let's see if we can fix this here. Oh, that. You know what? I'll tell you what, we're going to leave it as is. 3 overtimes, though. It took 3 overtimes for them to finally crown a champion. The Birmingham Hammers are your champions, and that, folks, is definitely going to cement the fact that Mr. Denham is going to be the MVP of this year. And Mr. Denham is, in fact, the MVP of the championship. Let's go back and do a recap here. First one, Denham passed to Berg. Then he threw it to DeForest. Then he threw it to the tight end, Fidor. 3 TD passes for Denham. That, folks, is your MVP of the championship as well as the season. Now, I do have to do some off-season stuff. I use Jason Graham's cap series or cap system. Mr. Denham is a peak player. So for those that you don't know, when you roll up your teams, you can use this cap system, and you can roll up whether they're a rookie, they may be a peak, or they may come in as a veteran. If they're a peak, if they come in as a rookie, they'll be a rookie that year. The next year, they automatically go to peak, and then you have to start rolling. So you can roll, and they can stay peak, but then there's a chance you could roll and they'll become veteran. Now, the downside of that is if they're veteran, the next offseason you might roll them into retirement, or you may not. So let's see, Denham, he's going to be, he's peaked, so we're going to have to roll for him. The Berg, he's a veteran. And let's see, I'm trying to look for some key players here. DeForest, he's a rookie. Their wide receiver, Juan Blanco, he's a rookie. Birmingham's kicker, Devon, is a rookie. Their tight end, Fidor is a veteran. So we'll see if he's going to be sticking around. They do have 2 rookies on the defense. They have a linebacker, Nash Demont, and Vic Folsch. That's Foelsch, Folsch. He's a rookie. So they got a tight defense coming back. Now let's talk about Houston here. Houston, their quarterback, Elder, he is a rookie. So let me see some here. Yep. Guess who's going to get Rookie of the Year? Yep. Elder is going to capture the Rookie of the Year. No doubt about that. Their running back, Castillo, he's a rookie as well. Their wide receiver, 1, Call, is a rookie. Their tight end, Brenton Canada, is a rookie. They've got a lot of rookies on the team. Their defense is all rookies except for no, their defense is all rookies. Their punter is a veteran. So Damon Dingo, the defensive lineman, he's a rookie. Linebacker Baron Chadwick is a rookie. Bo Broker, he's a rookie. The defensive back, the return man, Jonah Elba, he's a rookie. So they've got a lot, folks. They got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of 11 players as rookies. So Houston is going to be a team to reckon with. They've got a lot of players that are going to be around to develop. We will see how that development turns out this year, though. Their owner, Jimmy Doris, we'll see what kind of moves he makes there. Birmingham Hammers owner, Orrin Caswell, he's a veteran. Well, I mean, head coach. I said owner, head coach. He's a veteran, so he may not stick around. He may do a Jim Harbaugh. He may win a championship and bounce. Houston, Jimmy Doris. I actually did not roll for him, so I'm going to roll for him and find out what he is. And we will see. So, folks, I appreciate you hanging around. I appreciate you watching this. To my subscribers, thank you for tuning in. And to my friends, John, Jackson, Jason, Kevin, all you guys, thank you very much for supporting us, newbies, as I like to call us, newbies. You guys show great love and appreciation, and we, in turn, show it back. We really enjoy watching your videos, and as John says, a lot of you guys are our mentors. We're learning from you. How to proceed and provide entertainment for the folks that enjoy tabletop games and enjoy watching these or listening to them. So, as we go, we get better. And John is the one that mentioned it before, and it totally made sense. That's what we're doing. We're just providing entertainment while we're enjoying it. Granted, off the screen, I have more enjoyment because I don't have to worry about, giving out details, and I just play the game. I just go with it. But on here, you got to explain what you're doing. You got to kind of, I guess you can mess up, and I guess if you want, you can go back and edit it, but I don't edit. So if I mess up, I mess up. I guess it's obviously less to worry about when you're not on camera playing, or you're not recording your screen. But I enjoy it, and I'll be able to look back at the videos and see how much I've improved. So, all right, guys, thank you for watching, and my work week starts tomorrow. So summer school is getting back in session. So our hours are going back to nights. No more 3-day weekends. Just the weekends off now. So I probably won't be making as many videos. Not that I was making a ton anyways, but it'll probably be videos I'm making maybe 1 or 2 a week. Weekends are going to be a little bit tougher because obviously kids will be out of school, and family time. You got to spend more time with the family while you have it. During the week, I could probably get in a video here or there, but I've got so many games that I want to play. And my dilemma, and it's a good dilemma, is I like to create leagues and teams. So I spend a lot of time doing that, and not as much time as playing the games as I should. But I need to start changing that because I got to catch up on some stuff. So, all right, guys, I'm going to talk to you later. You guys have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we will see you during the week. Peace.